Hello, and welcome to this comprehensive guide on the significance of pendulums. My name is the Viking Shaman, and I'll be your host throughout this journey. As an experienced practitioner, I'm excited to share with you the world of pendulums. I'm also here to share with you the world of pendulums, their history, and how to use them for divination and spiritual guidance. So what is a pendulum? Simply put, a pendulum is a weighted object that hangs from a string or chain. It's a tool for divination, providing answers to questions and offering spiritual guidance. The weight of the pendulum can be made of various materials, such as crystals, metals, or wood. How a pendulum moves, interacts with spirits, and provides you with practical tips on how to get clear answers from your pendulum. We'll also discuss pendulum care, a crucial aspect of becoming a certified shaman or healer. So, pendulums have been used for centuries in various cultures and spiritual practices. They're believed to tap into the subconscious mind and the energy of the universe, providing insights and answers that may not be readily accessible to the conscious mind. The use of pendulums dates back to ancient times, with references found in ancient Egyptian and Chinese cultures. Pendulums were used for various purposes, including finding water sources, determining the gender of unborn children, and even locating precious minerals. Throughout history, pendulum divination and spiritual guidance have continued to evolve and adapt to different belief systems and cultural contexts. When selecting a pendulum, it's essential to choose one that resonates with you and feels comfortable in your hand. Consider the material, shape, and design of the pendulum, as well as your personal preferences and intentions. Before using your pendulum, it's crucial to cleanse and charge it to remove any negative energy and align it with your intentions. There are several methods you can use to cleanse your pendulum, such as smudging with sage, placing it under running water, or burying it in the earth. Establishing a connection with your pendulum is vital for accurate and meaningful readings. Begin by holding the pendulum in your dominant hand, and then allowing it to dangle freely. Take a few deep breaths to consider or to center yourself and focus your intention on connecting with the pendulum's energy. When using a pendulum, it's essential to establish the directional movements that indicate yes and no responses. Start by asking simple questions that you already know the answers to, such as your name or age. So when I talk, say, to a pendulum, deciding answers of what's yes and no when it's best used, I go, am I male? Am I female? Is my name the Viking Shaman? And am I around 30 to 40 years? Am I having a cheeseburger for dinner? Anyway, a pendulum is a weighted object attached to a string or chain, and its movement is influenced by the subtle energies around us. As an intermediate student, you're likely familiar with the concept of energy fields and vibrations. The pendulum's movement is a result of the interaction between the energy field and of the user, the environment and the spirit world. The pendulum's motion can be influenced by various factors, including the user's intention. Now you see, you've got to be careful not to put your own intention into it. Put what you think is right and what is wrong, what is this and what is that. That is outside influences, like the subconscious mind, or you wanting to be yes it is, or no it isn't. When really it is the opposite of all that. You're not really giving it the space. You have to clear your mind and just present it as glueless in the head while the pendulum is doing its thing. The energy of the space and the presence of spirits can affect it too, whether there's multiple spirits, if there are any spirits there at the time. And the energy of the space, is it a calming room? Is there a lot of aggression? Is there a lot of violence? Is there a lot of ignorance or such? That's what you also have to consider and understand at the time of using or learning pendulums, especially in these days and age. And if the spirits are bad spirits or good spirits. So yeah, it's essential to understand that the pendulum is not a productive tool. Or not productive, or it's not a predictive tool. It cannot predict things, it can only really answer in the communicative way. But we'll go on. So it's not a predictive tool, but rather a communicative. It's a communicative one. It communicates. It doesn't do anything of that. Not like an Ouija board or an Ouija board, you know. Not the talking boards. It's a way to tap into the collective unconscious and access information from the spirit world. In some cases, the pendulum may not provide a clear yes or no response. Instead, it may swing in a hesitant or uncertain manner, indicating a maybe or an uncertain answer. It may jiggle, it may vibrate, it may do half sways to the side, it may do half circles. It's just bouncing around there, you know. Not really giving a good, clear answer of anything, or what it's doing at the time, or how you can fix it. But you have to be intuitive and work it out the best you can, using the intuitive mind, the part that's open to outside influences, sort of like hypnotized or that. You're under someone's influence. In some ways, some drugs do to you. To use a pendulum for divination, prepare by centering yourself, focusing your intentions and asking clear and specific questions. The pendulum's movements will provide insights and answers to your questions. It'll answer the questions and give you insights in some ways over that. You know. Then the pendulum dowsing is another practice that involves using a pendulum to locate objects, substances, or information. Hold the pendulum over a map, diagram, or specific area while focusing on the object or information you seek. Now let's explore how pendulums interact with spirits during dowsing. When a spirit is present, it can influence the pendulum's movement, causing it to swing, rotate, or even move in specific patterns. This communication is not bound by the laws of physics. It's a phenomenon that defies science as we know it. As a practitioner, it's crucial to understand that the pendulum is a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. By setting clear intentions and creating a sacred space, you can facilitate communication with spirits and access valuable information. Now, you want to be careful. There may be information you don't want to know about. They say asking questions about your death and shit is not, you shouldn't do, because I don't really fucking know the right answer to what they go on about. But unfortunately, they will never tell you the time you die, unless the spirit's there. It's going to kill you right there and then. And even so, when you're talking about even possession, it is real. It's very real, but it's a very rare thing. Spirits cannot really manifest themselves in a way that can be seen by us mortal humans, but they can interact with our physical realm in such as the same manner as we can touch, say this crystal ball. Now it can move and touch and interact with it, but it cannot manifest. And in the same ways as possession, it is some kind of such a rare event that if one was to really happen, people all over the world would be on that shit, would be on that fucking case so fucking fast and so hard that you wouldn't even know which way your eyes are rolling. Because for a real possession, it is just very difficult for the spirits to manifest themselves in a way that is possible in those otherwise normal circumstances or situations. So yes, communication with spirits and accessing valuable information is a very valuable and like I'd say insourceable, like it's not, it's not it's not like scarce or anything. But anyway, there are various advanced techniques you can explore, such as using pendulum charts and mats, pendulum numerology, and pendulum color therapy. These techniques can enhance your practice and provide more in-depth insights. So, how do you get clear answers from your pendulum? First, it's essential to create a clear and specific question. Avoid vague or open-ended questions, as they can lead to ambiguous responses. Next, make sure you're in a calm and centered state, and that your pendulum is properly cleansed and charged. Take a few deep breaths. Focus your intention and ask a question. Pay attention to the pendulum's movement and trust your intuition to interpret the responses. To ensure the accuracy and effectiveness of your pendulum, it's essential to store it properly. Regularly cleanse and charge it. So you're regularly cleansing and charging. Should do that regularly by the night and the sun, the salt and the earth and the water. You should sage it, smudge it. And yes, I do say smudge it. It is not just a closed practice to the Native American Indians. As such, it's not a closed ritual practice, or it's not just an outright closed practice. The plant belongs to the earth, it belongs to everybody. As if you did not know that. Did you know in Northern Europe, we use sage as well? We also use white sage there. We have white sage there in Northern Europe. And we do such things as saging, smudging, It's not just a practice to one culture. As a Norse shaman, as a Sade Kona, in my role as a Vitki, you have to come to understand that herbs are herbs, plants are plants. Plants were given to us humans, us mortals, for its use in all kinds of foods and medicine. So it doesn't belong to one cultural practice. I don't say fuck them, but fuck those who say it's closed and you shouldn't touch it or participate. At the end of the day, their culture is running out of time, and they're wanting people to learn it. Anyone who wants to learn it, I'll teach it too, as long as they're wanting to be respectful in its approach and why you want to learn it. So it's like go ways as a culture. But then, anyway, we get off topic. To ensure the accuracy and effectiveness of your pendulum, it's essential to store it properly, regularly cleanse and charge it, and respect its energy. As you become a certified shaman or healer, it's vital to take care of your pendulum. Regularly cleanse and charge your pendulum using methods like smudging, moonlight, or Reiki. Store your pendulum in a safe and sacred space, away from negative energies and electromagnetic fields. By taking care of your pendulum, you will ensure its accuracy and effectiveness in your practice. Understanding their significance, history, and how to use them, you can tap into their potential and enhance your spiritual practice. That's it for today's video on pendulum dowsing. I hope you have gained a deeper understanding of this powerful tool and its applications. Remember, the pendulum is a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, and with the practice and patience, you can unlock its secrets. And now, we will be making a third video, a part 3 to the revision of a beginner's guide to pendulums. This was now going on for intermediate, late tertiary type classes. Next, part 3 is going to be a full in-depth course, and we'll get down to all the nitty-gritty parts of it, and I'm going to, let's say, do a 30 to 40 minute video for you, and then that way we'll have come to learn and understand the beginnings of pendulum and its uses, and then we can move on from there. So remember, the pendulum is a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, and with practice and patience, you can unlock its secrets. Now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I look forward to sharing more in the future. I'm the Viking Shaman, your newest Sai Kona, and please like, share, and subscribe. Stay magical, stay lit. I'll see you next time. This is the Viking Shaman, and you've been watching another one of my videos. The intermediate guide of pendulum. Ta-da!